What's up, everybody? Welcome to the best 120 minutes of your day. The Chop Shop, the nation's #1 urban sports talk show, and also your midday sports happy hour. Yours truly, Robert Hatter, alongside Jim Hicks, coming to you live from Houston, Texas. But we're broadcasting all over the world via Facebook Live and YouTube Live. And today is what? Oh, wait a minute. Is the day that day? Is the day Women Rock Wednesday? Wow. It's up on us already. What's up, everybody? I can't wait. I can't wait. We're gonna have a great show today. Uh, got some interesting things. Got some women that rock today, and what else we got? We're gonna talk about um, 12. Man, I'm still thinking about y'all. I done figured out what I'm gonna start doing this month. I just did figured it out. What I'm gonna start doing this month. I got it. I got it. That is Moody. I think I got it. My 12 new things. Got 12 new things. I got it. I'm trying to work it out. Who is that? Is that Mr. K Lyles? What's up? What's up, Mr. K Lyles? I see you, Brandon Weefall. I shouldn't be talking to you guys, but y'all there already. So, but I see you. I see you up there. Share the show. Who? I haven't shared the show yet, man. My bad. My bad. My bad. Let me share the show right quick. Let me get out of there and share the show right quick. Let's see. There I am. Robert Hatter popped up the screen. I shared it. Then I go to my groups. This how I do. I do it. I don't know how y'all do it. You know, I just be wanting more people. I'm gonna tell you why. It's a reason. It's a method to this thing now. Don't think it's not a method to it, Mr. Wheatball. Let me go over to YouTube. Yep. Go over to YouTube and I go to the YouTube page and I can share it another way. Let's see. I share it with on Twitter. I hit the share button, and I hit the Twitter button, and guess what? It's shared. Then I go to my Twitter. I do this every day. Then I go to my Twitter. Then I go to I share it with my personal page. Then I go to the Chop Shop page. Right? Go to Chop Shop page and I click on it and share it again. I just be wanting people to just, I want the algorithms. I want the algorithms to be more, because then people, oh, that's Kevin Lau. What's up, Doc? I want it because y'all, I don't care nothing about y'all. Don't never hear me talking about no likes and all of that. I don't care nothing about that. I want the impact. I want people to hear this message, because I know I'm getting the emails. We change. As a matter of fact, let me look at my email right now. We changing people's lives one by one. One by one. Mr. Lyles, I know you've been busy all over the world doing your things, but you know what? I was thinking about something. Anything happened in the news that y'all want to talk about? Uh, let me hit this button up here. Hold on 1 second. Has anything happened? Anything in the news? Had elections yesterday. I hope you went out and voted. Chuck McGowan said, I'm going to make him an offer he can't refuse. He said, Hatter, I'm going to make him an offer he can't refuse. Women Rock wins. Who said that? Who said that? I missed that one. Who said that? Talk to me. Who said that, Chuck McGowan? I missed that one. I missed that one. See, y'all, that's why I told you I want to learn. I don't ever stop learning. Who said that? What's up, big coach? Who said, Hatter, I'm going to make him an offer he can't refuse? Are you talking about the guy? Oh, I thought, okay. I thought a woman said it, because you said put Women Rock. That's what confused me, because you said, uh, that man, he said he on the road in Tennessee, tuning in. Man, my man on the road with one of the big old trucks, and he helps help the highways be safe. Well, I know who said it, but you know what? Vito never said it. He never said it publicly. his son Michael told his girlfriend, my uh my dad, the band director didn't want to give Johnny Fontaine the part in the movie. Um, and my father gave him an offer he couldn't refuse. He said the band leader was treating him bad. He said, "Look here, either your brains or your signature gonna be on this piece of paper. It don't matter to me." So he said his father gave him an offer he can't refuse. I got that. I like that. I like that though, Chuck. You got me on my. I thought it was a woman said it. I thought a woman politician said it last night because it was some powerful women made powerful moves last night. Last night, and I hate no woman. Let me know when a woman get on the feed. I mean, because this women rock Wednesday, but men, let's take it over. King Stick, share the show, everybody. Text tag, tell your friends, tell somebody, because you know I'm gonna give you some. I'm gonna give you some on this show. Uh, but Chuck McGowan, man, I always know about movies and stuff like that. I mean, I just when I was younger, older brothers and sisters, I just always like movies. I like the arts. I like to see how people can just go play other people. He said there's a blue wave going across America. I'm not worried about no blue wave. I'm worried about the right wave. That is movie. Uh, uh, where was these people where were these people then? When people were voting for them, where was the blue wave then? I don't care nothing about no blue wave. I want the right wave. I don't get caught up in red and blue. Y'all, I don't. I just don't. I get caught up in right and wrong. And I hope y'all just start understanding. Don't get caught up in a blue wave. No, I never use that term. Never, ever, 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 because we get confused. Because it's some people in the blue wave. It's the people like Kristen Cinema. It's some people like Joe Manchin was playing like they were blue, but they voting everything red. So we have to watch what we say. And that is moody. I'm glad you put it up there because it's a teaching moment. Uh, uh, there's a blue wave. Ain't no damn blue wave. It better be the right wave going across the map. Because if you get caught up in it blue and red, there's some rotten ass people in blue. I'm just telling you. Talking about a lot of people, you should have been caught up with Trumpism. I mean, everybody knew what Trump is. I don't understand that statement. That is Moody. I don't know if you got it off Twitter or wherever you got it off. I don't get caught up in the blue wave. I get caught up in my interests. Are you voting for people that acts like me and like the things I vote? That's what I call it. It's some people that's blue we don't share the same interests. So never get caught up in a blue wave. I hope y'all understand that. And I hope I gave it to you as plain as possible. Don't get caught up in that mess. You get caught up in somebody who gonna do something like you. And you know what? See, that is Moody. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. She said, I'm in a very blue liberal state, but I understand. You better understand. I just gave you a perfect example. Joe Manchin was under the blue banner. Kristen Sinema, the senator from West Virginia, and the senator from Arizona, they voted everything like they were red, but they had the blue shirt on. Ayana, we can't get caught up in blue and red. That's all I'm telling you. You better find out who is voting for Ayana Green's interest. Watch them. Watch him. You'll see him. You watch the people who don't like Jasmine Crockett. Watch them. Cause one thing I liked about her, Jazz, what I like about her. I know a lot of people like her being snazzy and all. You know what I like? I look at who don't like her. And it's them old woe-out ass Republicans and them old woe-out ass Democrats, the Nancy Pelosi's and all them old geezers. They don't like her because she's challenging that stuff they do. That's what makes me like her. But our thing is, we got to find us 2 or 3 or 100 or more with the same spirit as her. Listen, I don't care what banner they under. Did y'all hear what I just said? Sometimes we might start have to run red so we can change the red. That's what they doing. Ayanna, you might have to run for the Republican candidate. Just so you can get in there and change something. Do like some they did it. I just gave you 2 perfect examples. And it held up a whole lot of stuff for us. Joe Biden couldn't get that done because of them 2 rotten ass people. But we told them, well, we gonna do it the right. No, politics, y'all. There's no permanent friends. There's no permanent enemies. Just permanent interests. No permanent friends. No permanent enemies. Just permanent interests. You want people to know your interest. It's all right. If you good, we need somebody else. You don't have to run. We need to find somebody who want to run. We got, you know what? I know I'm telling y'all some stuff. Y'all think, does that happen? Yes, go look it up. I don't ever want to stop learning. That's why I ask y'all every day, does anybody have anything they want to talk about on the show? I do that by design because y'all might have something that I don't know and I want to figure it out. I might want to talk about it. That's why I ask you, and I'm asking you now, what happened in the news that makes you say, what happened? Something got to be happening. Y'all some very bright people. Something, Eric Harris, ain't nowhere in the world. Kevin Freidman, something may happen in the school system, and you got teachers. Man, you in the educational industry. I know something happening there. Hatter, can you post? Yes, of course I can. Ayanna, girl, I wish you was going to be here. Well, you got time. Come to Houston. November the 15th. This young lady, Shonda Scott, she was on the Chop Shop last Wednesday. She got a new book out called 12 New Things. Give me a year. And all she talking about is every month she find one thing, maybe be simple, big or small, one thing she just do to add to her life, to add to the happiness of her life, to add to something that adds to her and the people around her every single month. She's gonna be here on the 15th at this book signing. She got a book. Go to the QR code, get that book, get your book, sign up for it's gonna have cocktails and conversation. She's just gonna talk about the stuff that she did. She got 12. So by the end of next November, I'm gonna have 12 new things that I have imparted in my life to make my life better. I done zeroed in on the one, and I'm gonna share with y'all a little bit. I think because it should be personal, what you gonna do. But I got some stuff that I'm gonna start doing this month. Right? Got some stuff. What's up, Boom? Got some stuff I got to do. Oh, you coming this weekend? You need to stay. You got to stay till the 15th now. Don't just come and run on back out of here. What's the date? What's the date today? Okay, November 5th. My son's birthday is Friday. Wait a minute. Yeah, Friday. So go Shonda Scott, Gina Gaston, one of our news anchors here in Houston. Very, 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 very bright lady. Married to a friend of mine, and she's moderating the event. So it's I can't wait. I can't wait. It's gonna be different. 12 new things. 12 new things. You just do something. What you gonna do? She said the first thing she started doing, she's talking about, she just went Oh, you'll be on a cruise. She just went, what she said? She went to, she just started going to work another route. Just seeing. Somebody came on here and said, how did I try it? I went to work the other route, another route. I wound up late. We did. But don't do that, now. Don't do that. I mean, it just something. And then one of her hardest challenges, she wanted to swim in the Pacific. Wanted to swim in the ocean right there in San Francisco, right by Alcatraz. I said, wait a minute, girl, what the hell was you doing? Because she's from Oakland. I say, wait a minute, not much as I love to swim, I always, every time I ride by that water, all I'm thinking about, they got Alcatraz here, because they say if you break out all of this water around, all you gonna be able to, the sharks, you gonna freeze to death. You ain't gonna never make it out off the rock, that's what they call it. He said, I can't remember the actual proposition, but it was hidden, that takes away bond privilege no matter how serious the crime is. You remain in jail until you see the judge. That could take months. Yeah. But we got to vote. We got to vote it. Got to vote it. Voting is important. And you know what? You know what? It's Women Rock Wednesday, right? But I want to shout out to these ladies here before I give you some. I got a nugget for you. I got a nugget for you. Um, but what I was talking about, I don't ever want to stop learning. That's why I want you to send. That's why I tell y'all to share this show. Cause Ayana, you got some people around you that it's some information that they got that we need. Kevin Lyles, you on the road. People out there got see Kevin Lyles. You should have came on, or you should have came on here talking about the bond issue before the election. Don't come after the election talking. We got to have the bond. We should have been talking about this issue before the election. This is our problem. And I'm going to talk about that. I think this going to be one of my 12 new things. I got another 12. Shoot, I might have 24 new things because I'm trying to try a lot of stuff. But I never want to stop learning. I have stuff that I share with you, but I always want to learn. I can't believe, this is what I love about one of my favorite quotes is, I can't believe what you say because I see what you do. Whose quote is that? Somebody hit me. Where my Googlers at? Eric Boone, I can't believe what you say because I see what you do. Eric Boone, you better be putting that up on. I can't believe what you say, Ayana, because I see what you do. I can't believe what I say, what you say, Chuck McGowan, because I see what you do. I can't believe, oh, that's powerful. Oh my God. I can't believe what you say. Thank you, Mr. Google. I can't believe that man Google that. See, the reason I know y'all Google it, because y'all took too long to get it to me. If you had to hit me right away, I can't believe what you say because I'm watching what you do. But shout out to Sharon Owens and Dorsey Alpers were just elected as the first Black mayors of Syracuse and Albany. I happen to been to go to those places. Have been both of those cities, Syracuse. Been there several times. Going to see my son play, and the airport. I used to use that airport at Syracuse. It's two Black women too. Hold on, let me see. Did I? You know what? I didn't even put their pictures up here. Yeah, let me put that. I must be out my mind. Oh, that my girls are. Hold on. That my girls are. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. I didn't put my girls up here. I'm gonna put them up here right now while we on here. Hold up. Y'all just give me a second. Man, Heck yeah, I Google. But I mean, I ain't mad at you, Google. I just wanted to see that you know it. You're supposed to Google. I haven't got off into the Chat GPT thing yet because a lot of stuff they don't have updated to where and somebody gonna tell me, yeah, my son, yeah, he told me, yeah, you like, man, I don't need that. Man, sports is current. I ain't got time to play around with some. Every time I try to put something in that thing, it don't be what I want. You know, I mean, I just haven't found the need for it yet. Especially in you know, maybe in other areas, but on this show, I have to be current. I have to have brand. I can't bring nothing Chat DP because some of that stuff is 4, 5 years behind. I don't know if y'all knew that or not. Now, hold on. Let me. I'm still talking to putting my ladies up here. Show Miss Owens. Let me see. Hold on. Put all my girls up there. Y'all follow me? I mean, to each his own. Now, y'all can do. You can do what you want to. I just don't. But that man talking about his internet slow. Yeah, okay, your internet slow. I got you. But it's all right. I'm putting these ladies up here. It was 3 of them. They about to run things. These people ain't playing. And East Coast ain't playing. I told you they ain't playing. He said, Chat GBT has hallucinations too. I'm just telling you, y'all. I ain't gonna lie, man. I'm not too enthusiastic about it yet. I know at some point I am, but these are the ladies I was talking about, Miss Dorsey Alfers. I'm gonna put her up there first. I didn't get a chance to size her. There she is right there. She's the first Black mayor of Albany, New York. I've got who plays up there? I think Sienna is up there. My son played against Sienna. I drove up there. He said, it tells you what you want to hear. You got to control it. See, ooh, see there? See there? See there? See? I don't want nobody telling me what I want to hear. That's what I tell y'all. And here go Miss Sharon Owens. She in Syracuse, one in Albany. She in Syracuse. Look at her. First Black mayor, Syracuse. Yep. Yep. I ain't spending that much time. Let me see. When I go to the airport, I've been to the games. I didn't go to nothing. Oh, they got a cheesecake factory up there. I went up there. Yeah, I went up there. I went up there. And here mother girl. Can't forget about mother girl, Mary Sheffield. Matter of fact, she got a speech. She was in tears. She's the mayor of Detroit now. Matter of fact, let me play it. This Women Rock Wednesday. Let me play it.
Good evening, Detroit. Wow. Detroit, we did it. We did it. Detroit, you showed up, you showed out, you stood strong and raised your voices towards a future that we all can believe in. And when some said that it couldn't be done, when some said that it was not.
Look at that stage, y'all. Y'all, I'm sorry. A political science guy like me, when I see that, I'm sorry. Hold on, let me get
time. Detroit, you said, together we can. Together we will. And tonight, together we did. Tonight, this victory belongs to all of us. Detroit, you have spoken loud and clear from every corner of this city.
I saw Michael Eric Dyson up there. I wonder, does he live there? I saw him up there. Man, y'all, hey, y'all got to realize, man, when I was a youngster, worked on Harold Ford's first campaign. You know, licking the envelopes, putting the stamps on the envelopes, just doing everything. Just a young man, you know, young man with a dream. I never forget it. I had a secret crush on his beautiful, beautiful wife. I was a youngster, man, and that lady was pretty, and she was nice, and and but she working on that campaign, and then I messed around. My brother got sick, and I moved to Houston, right? And the political fire, it left me. I don't know why. Then one day, I'll never forget, Mr. Bartholomew. I opened Ebony Magazine up in Houston, opened Ebony Magazine, and we had elected um, Mayor Harrington as our first Black mayor in Memphis. And on that stage, and in that cover of Ebony, it took up 2 pages. I'll never forget it. I saw all of my friends, all the people who was on the trail, on the campaign with me, all the people in the political science and stuff with me, all every all I was thinking about. I'm just telling you what I was thinking. I should have been on that stage. Share the show, y'all, because it's a unique story. That's why I'm so passionate about politics. When think about it, you were all the guys that were up under you and the guys that you helped. They on the stage with the mayor. Then I had an opportunity. Some neighbors of mine, they were on Harold Dutton's campaign. And listen, they kept wanting me to come. And I would never come. This was years ago when I first got to Houston. And I would never, I lost the fire inside of here. But up here, I kept the awareness, but I just lost the fire. When I'm seeing all my people up there, and I hate it. I hate it. That's what I'm sharing it with y'all. So I didn't got over it. That's why I can share. Yeah, I was troubled because I should have been on somebody's political campaign up here. I should have been running for office up here. That's why I'm always talking about politics, and I'm always trying to help young guys like the young man who joined the other day who came on the show. I want to get behind them. I want to be the engine in them. I don't want him to lose the fire like I lost the fire. Y'all follow me? You understand? Happy Women Rock Wednesday. Hey there, baby cake. uh, Belinda, y'all follow me? So when I see that, notice I said the stage, and I had to stop the stage when I'm looking at because you always go to, when you go to a lot of these races, you see a whole lot of other people on stage. Ain't it nice to see us on the stage? I don't know about y'all, but that's just a passion. I want to see one of these young people run for something, and I'm behind it, and I'm in there. I'm the engine behind. See, what we don't understand is we got to be the rocket booster to send the space shuttle up to space. And remember, don't you get so caught up in yourself. Remember, the boosters, the rockets, they fall back down to the ground. But the candidate keep going. We just fall back down to the ground to be his support or her support. So that's what Miss Sharon Owens, Miss Dorsey Alpers, Miss Mary Sheffield. Robert, had my hats off to y'all. And I hate it. I didn't feel that way about the black mayor we had. I just didn't click. Nothing against him. Rest in peace. But I didn't click with him. Just didn't. I don't know. But I watched how Miss Sheffield, she wipes away the tears as she was introduced in front, the stage in front of her supporters. She told the reporters moments ago that the historic nature of her election has finally begun to sink in. Y'all can say what you want about Black folks. Come on, they largely sit out the No Kings rallies. You know, the No Kings with people talking about Trump ain't no king. We sit out because we were planning, we were plotting and planning. Y'all out there protesting, we plotting and planning. We got to get this son of a gun out of here. And all his minions out of here too. So shout out to these ladies, man. Just Black voters knew what mattered. Not a No Kings rally. And they showed up. They showed up. Man, man, I'm just so proud. I wish I had somebody that just felt this way about this. I mean, being a little young boy, being on the campaign to elect the first Black representative from Tennessee, Harold Ford, my hero. He's my, I mean, see, sometimes you got to know. You know, sometimes I have to tell y'all stories like that because you got to know those who labor among you. You know, I just try to share and hoping y'all share something. That's why I ask y'all, I don't mind your comment, but but when we ask you about your comment, your question shouldn't, your next answer shouldn't be, well, that's just my opinion. Oh my God. Okay. But what's your opinions based on? But then somebody on the feed brought it up yesterday, and I did not catch it. How in the hell the University in New Orleans beating TCU in basketball game? Not an exhibition, in a buy game. How does that happen? Was University of New Orleans supposed to be good? What conference are they in? Let me see what I put. What conference? Are y'all there? Anybody there? Anybody there? What conference are they in? UNO basketball. I'm not congratulating no more. Why you want to congratulate Master P? Let's congratulate them kids who played the game. Master P ain't played. What players he bring in? The Southland Conference. What players did he bring in? Somebody give me the players that he brought in. See, watch this, y'all. Watch this, y'all. You put it up on the screen. I'm going to ask you a question. Coaching matters. Who is the coach? Since coaching matters, who is the coach? I'm just curious. Coaching matters. P brought in some players too. What players did he bring in? They're in the Southland Conference? Okay. Thank you, Chuck McGowan. So the Southland Conference should never beat a team from, is that the Big 12? Is TCU still in the Big 12? Huh. This is interesting. This is getting interesting to me. Y'all talk to me. Tell me the players that Master P brought in, Doc. Talk to me. TCU still in the Big 12. And what's the name? Jamie Dixon still the coach? I guess y'all. I guess y'all got too many Jamie Dixon friends or somebody's friends out here. This is what I hate. That's what I hate. I hate. We got people out here, they be friends with people. So you said Jamal Crashan is from Houston. But his name ain't on the list. His name is not on the score sheet. Yeah, I guess it's for players. Yeah, his name is not on the score sheet. Let me look. I mean, what are players that Master P brought in? I'm still waiting. I'm just trying to fit. I'm asking for a friend. He got Kid Colton. Kid Colton from Texas State. He got Kid Colton. I know who Jamal Crashan is, big coach, but his name is not on the score sheet. That's what I said, big coach. I know exactly who Jamal Crashan is. I've talked about him on this show several times. So you said TJ Copeland, William Patterson, and Kendrick Osby. Where did Master P get them from? I'm just saying he got them. So the coaching staff didn't get them. So why we need a coaching staff? Hold up, y'all. Let me see what. Let me. Y'all, I like y'all. Know I like. See this kind of stuff. I like. Y'all know I like this. You said T.J. Cope. He's from Boston, Massachusetts, South Plains Community College. So Master P got him, not the coach. So why we need a coach? Why we need assistant coaches then? So you said who else you say up there? Let me see that name again. Jamal is on the team. William Patterson from Brooklyn, New York, from Three Rivers Junior College. And Master P got him in? Okay. Oh, he was the money man. Okay. Colton Benson, Austin, Texas. Okay. Who else Master P got? Hold up. So oh shit, hold up. Stop the press. I see why they beat them. Well, I know influence matter, but we said Master P was the call. Why couldn't we say Stacey Hollowell? Stacey Hollowell, he was on TSU staff. I traveled with him. That's the reason they won. Because guess what? If they lost, he get the loss. So when they win, I'm gonna give him the win. Shout out, a matter of fact, I'm gonna text him. Javon Felix is his assistant coach. Mal Mundy. I done heard of some dude named Mal Mundy. Didn't he used to, that's the dude that gave the stuff at the party at the Final Four with Jimmy. You said what at first? I don't know what you said at first. You said what'd you say? Coaching matters. Okay, you did. I'm sorry. Coaching do matters. You're right. Stacey Hollowell. If somebody had said Stacey Hollowell was the coach, I forgot he was the coach. Then I would have said, okay, I promise you. I promise. That's the guy who used to give events. That's right, Mal Mundy. So coach you give events don't mean you're a good coach now. Hold on. Yeah. Yeah, that's the dude from Louisiana. Because I remember. It's coming back to me. New Orleans had 19 turnovers, and TCU had 10 and still got it. Whoa, hold up. Let me look at. Hold up, y'all. I haven't looked at that. Man, y'all. You know what? That's what I love about y'all. Hey, Hold up. Let me go to that schedule. Let me go look at that box score. I didn't even look at it. Cause y'all didn't say nothing about it yesterday. I am very disappointed. Why didn't nobody talk about this? Somebody put it on the screen, but I didn't catch it. I was typing his name, but you started naming the players. Okay, I got you. Stacey Hollowell, that's my man. Hold up. The man, they had 19 turnovers. Who gave me that information? Who putting all that stuff on? Chuck McGowan. He said 19 turnovers to their 10. Wow. Wow. Y'all see, now y'all got me looking at the stats. I'm sorry. I'm looking at the stats. New Orleans shot 70, damn near 79% from the free throw line, too. 49% from field goal and 38% from three. That ain't, boy, they were 7 to 18 from three. Let's go look at the other team with the biggest budget. Y'all, I love this. Y'all, thank y'all. I love this. Kid named Knowlton from Austin put up 24. Okay. Colton. See, now, Colton, I'm going to look for you, what you going to do in the next game. See, that's all I am. I'm one of them kind. Hold up, y'all. I'm looking for something. Y'all know when y'all get me looking. So they shot better from the free throw line from them. Oh my God. TCU shot 11% from three. 11%. They was 3 or 27. That's where the game was lost. You shoot 27 times and you don't hit but 3 of them. Time for your ass to stop shooting. Wow. 38%, that's where they lost. You live by the 3 and you die by it. Man, y'all, thank y'all. New Orleans didn't shoot but 18 threes and made 7 of them. Okay, thank you, Fob. Thank y'all. BCU should have beat well, we don't care nothing about it. Mal Monday is out of losing. He gives yeah. I think I said that. Didn't I say that? I'll let you know after the night if the guy PB can get 20. No, he ain't gonna get 27 again. I just want him to show up again. Tarian Joseph, if his name. Mr. Godfrey, please send me that information on. Cause only reason, I'm glad you here, Rick Godfrey. Only reason I don't talk about PV as much as I should, because I don't have the information. Well, I got to get the information from TSU, because what? I'm on all the emails. I don't get the information. That's why if anybody on here that love PV, somebody got input equal output. If they give me the information, I'll talk about PVU. They got some of our players on it. I talk about them all the time, but I don't have the information. And y'all know I like to have the right information. So thank you, Mr. Godfrey. Make sure you give me that information. Bethune-Cookman, you said it's fun to watch. I saw them. I don't know how fun they are to watch, but Arterio Morris is, let me tell you something. I fell in love with this little boy the first time I saw him at what's the name of the gym? At Episcopal. He came down for Rick's deal for the Thanksgiving, and one of them, the Thanksgiving time. I saw him. I said, damn. Then, only thing's gonna keep that boy from going and making a great living in the NBA is himself. Is himself. I know about Corey Wells. So hold up. Who hit the 27? Corey Wells or Tarian Joseph? Which one? Hold up. Both of them hit 27? Let me go to PV. See, y'all. See, y'all be tricking me around here. PV basketball. Because y'all just don't be giving me all the right information. You know, man, y'all, boy, I don't know what to say about you. You already told me about the Corey Wells, but so both of these guys hit 27. Hold on. You know I'm there. Okay. Let me go to the schedule. So I don't count that on College of Biblical Studies. I can hit 27 on them. So with my old ass, if it was on them, I don't want to hear about that one. I ain't gonna even lie. I'm serious. Hold up. Oh, they didn't score that much on them. Oh, I'm sorry. Hold up. He had 26. Taryn had 26 points from the official sheet. But that team was terrible. I mean, that team the team is not that good. And Corey Wells, the next game, he had 13. So he went from 27 to 13. Coach. Hey, come on now, Bob. Coach, he had 27 one game and 13 one game. What that at? Was that 40? So he averaging 20. Okay. All right. Taron Joseph had 26. So we want to talk about him. Let's see what he had the game before. Hold on. When I saw him give Casey Watt, oh, okay. I saw somebody else give Casey Wallace damn near 50. PJ Haggerty gave me right in front of me. I think it was close to 50, 40 something. So that ain't good enough. 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 Hold up. I'm trying to see if they have another game. No, them games didn't count. Okay. All right. Y'all know what? Wait a minute. I like this. So I want to see what Corey Wells and what's my man name again? What did he say? Terrion Joseph. I want to see what they do. All right, what else I got? What else I got? And you know what? I was just thinking about because somebody was calling me the other day. They was just telling me about it. I'm gonna get back to some college basketball. I'm gonna get back to some. The guy was just telling me, he was talking to me, and make sure, November the 15th. Let me put it back up there. Y'all, cocktails and conversations. November the 15th, go to that QR code. Everybody on the feed, go to the QR code. No excuses. Go to the feed. 12 new things. All of us need 12 new things that we can impart in our life. Every month. Just do one 12. You're going to do one this month. You're going to do one December. You're going to have one for January, February, all the way up. By the time November come back next year, we're going to talk about our 12. And we might at the middle of the year, we're going to talk about our 12 new things, okay? All right? We're going to talk about our 12. We're going to give it a year, but we're going to talk about our 12. That's the name of the book by Shonda Scott. Exciting. I can't wait to check her out when she come to town. Gina Gasson is going to moderate it for us, and it's going to be great. But you know what I love about the Chop Shop, and I'm thinking about it because somebody was explaining. You know what? The reason I like about this place, because Curtis George, we need a space that's our own. We need a space. We need a voice. Y'all have voice. When I mention y'all name and I mention your comments, that's y'all's voice. Everybody else don't do that. Y'all voice is ringing all over the country. When I put that up on that's Curtis George's voice. It's people in LA seeing this. It's people in Miami. It's people in Memphis seeing this. That's how important this platform is. We celebrate the stories, the people, the culture on this show. We should be a force in education, culture, and legacy on this show. Y'all understand me? I was thinking about he said I put Shadow Creek or something. I was thinking about saw a video. The New Orleans Pelicans won a game because they hadn't won a game. And they had signed DeAndre Jordan on their roster. But I saw a fantastic moment with DeAndre Jordan, what he did for Derek Queen in the locker room. Watch this. It's powerful. Powerful. Watch this.
What does it say about your teammates, the confidence that they have in you?
Stand up, Wayne. Stand up, Wayne.
Bro, everybody ignoring him.
Hell no, bro. Hold on, y'all. Hold on.
No, everybody ignoring him.
Hold on. Stand up, bro. You gotta stand up. You can't let him hovering over you. Come on, stand up, dog. You big dog. You had 12, 8, and 7 tonight. Don't sit down. You gotta stand on that shit.
You know how to do interviews, DJ.
Yeah, stand up. There you go. Right on. Let your presence be felt up in here, dog.
That's veteran leadership right there.
There you go.
That's the value. He's sitting his little ass down there like he's cool. Get up and talk to these grown folks. Let me let it finish.
There was some of that on the court tonight, especially like the team was like just like they all kind of. What does it say about your teammates, the confidence that they have in you?
Stand up, Wayne.
Did everybody see that, or do you need to see it again? Some of y'all scared to say something to these athletes because you know y'all be scared to be disassociated with. He won't give me no ticket. He won't leave me. Some of y'all scared of. I know some of y'all scared of. What about he listened, but he was reluctant? He should have immediately jumped his ass up. Because he sit there for a while until the man came over there. David, I hope you was watching. Let me show it again, because some of y'all it takes y'all more than one time. Faith comes by hearing, and maybe by seeing and seeing. Watch this.
What does it say about your teammates, the confidence that they have in you?
Stand up, Wayne.
Right then, he should have stood up. But he looked at DeAndre like, man, you can see him. He had to think about it. And then he had to realize he was told some real stuff. LeBron James stand up at his locker. And you tell me he listened. No, he didn't. Watch him. He sat his ass down there. He's still sitting down.
Bro, everybody ignoring him.
Hell no,
He's still sitting down.
bro. Hold on, y'all. Hold on.
No.
He's still sitting down. Don't tell me he listened. He didn't listen quick enough then.
Everybody ignoring him.
The man had to come and damn near. Watch
Hold on.
him.
Stand up, bro. You gotta stand up. You can't let him hovering over you. Come on.
Look,
Stand up, dog.
had to reach his hand down to him.
Big dog. You had 12.
Shouldn't have took that long. That man that's done it at the highest level. Get your big lazy ass up. He trying to teach you something.
8 and 7 tonight. Don't sit down. You gotta stand on that shit.
Look, he's still sitting. One time he gonna tell him something, and he gonna wait like that, and he gonna have his ass messed up around here. Move immediately. My mama never taught me, when I say something, move immediately. You think it's a game. That's the only reason I don't like them young kids coming into the NBA. Watch this.
Interviews, DJ.
Yeah, stand up. There you go. Right on. Let your presence be felt up in here, dog.
That's veteran leadership right there.
There you go.
Kudos to him. Wait, we give it. Kudos. He thought about it a little too long for me. DJ literally had to come over to him because the kid was going to disregard what he's been told. You're a lie. Ja wouldn't have did it. We ain't talking about Ja Morant right now. I told you, man, you sound like a troll. Y'all look at this trolling ass shit right here. Watch this. Look at that. Ja would have ignored him. We ain't talking about Ja Morant right now. We talking about this young rookie right here. Ja would have ignored him. Teaching a lesson here, man. That kid was going to disregard what was he being told. He got that little mindset that I'm seeing in summer basketball. That YN mindset. That's what I saw. Been around this too much, Mr. at Texas, Houston, Texas. And we wondered why he got signed. Nobody else in there would have told him. Maybe Ja ain't had nobody in his locker room like that. And his people around him has failed him. But you want to put up what Ja haven't done. It's amazing to me. It's amazing with me. That's why a person like DeAndre Jordan will keep a job, literally pouring confidence into him in the mid of the interview. Man, you done had this. Man, you done had this and this and this and this, this and this and this and this. Trey Phillips, you know what I'm talking about. Man, you had this, you had this, you had this, man, you had this. Man, get up and greet these people. Don't have them people hovering over you. You want to be you 6'11", 6'10". You want to be the tower. Make them come up to you. Yeah, this stuff started at home. But guess what? You ain't no NBA player at home. So how would the mom and dad have told him, hey, when somebody come to give you an interview, stand up, especially when you're in NBA? Maybe they let him do it in college. Hello? So let's go back in college. I know he did interviews in college because they was winning. But this particular veteran said, hey, man. He said, that's why Vince Carter stayed on teams. They paid $1 million. Man, you got to. Got to. Then I got another question. Have anybody seen the Allen Iverson documentary? Have anybody seen it? It's kind of touchy. It's kind of touchy. His university or prep school should have taught him that. Robert Hatter, who is his agents? They don't know. Ain't the bait. That ain't his agent fault. That ain't his agent fault. That ain't his agent fault. Agent ain't been with him for a few months, man. What about the people who've been with him for years? But thank God he had a vet. We can't blame no agent on this. No. Everybody, no, Chad, I can't blame the agents. I can't blame the agents. You can't think of everything, man. And I don't know who represent him. I have no idea. But if I'm his agent now, look here, man. When did Andre Jordan tell your little ass to do something within reason, man, get up and meet. He helping you. He's helping you. What? Coach, let me tell you something. They finna fire the hell out of Troy Reaver and Joe Dumas. They ain't gonna last long. They picked this little boy and gave away 2 picks to get this young boy, and the picks that they gonna be lottery picks. Them 2 picks gonna be lottery picks. They're gonna fire the hell out of them, bro. And they ain't winning. And Zion got hurt again. They're gonna fire the hell out of them kids, of them guys. But somebody was smart enough to say, DeAndre Jordan, I need you on this team. I need you on this team. Because I got DeJounte Murray, crazy ass, finna come back. He on Twitter talking about his girlfriend, trying to turn up. There's no leadership on that team. Yeah, I ain't blaming nobody. I'm just glad that man, perfect example, he just said something. Watch this. Let me look at it again because I didn't see it. Thank you, David. The troller, he found it for me. Watch this.
What does it say about your teammates, the confidence that they have in you?
Stand up, boy. Stand up, boy.
Bro, everybody ignore him.
Hell no, bro. Hold on, y'all. Hold on.
No. Everybody ignore him.
Hold on. Stand up, bro. You gotta stand up. You can't let him hover.
You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. Kevin Looney been his old decrepit ass,
What does it say about your teammates, the confidence that they have in you?
Stand up, boy.
and he didn't say nothing. Let me show. Boy, I wish I had a
Hold on,
pointer.
bro. Hold on, y'all. Hold on.
No. Everybody ignore him.
Hold on. Stand up, bro. You gotta stand up. You can't let him hovering over you. Come on.
Look at that.
Stand up, dog. You big dog. You had 12, 8, and 7 tonight. Don't sit down. You gotta stand on that shit.
See how he snapped back from him? Y'all, we need to watch this. When y'all out here kissing these little young high school guys behinds, and that's my guy. That's my guy. I'm my guy. That's my guy. You need to be teaching them something. No, they don't. No, it's not a sad day. No, it's not. They ain't got to be daycare workers. It's just some things people miss in life. Ricky Scott. So you was that polished at 19, 18? So you went 18, 19, you went in there knowing everything? Hell no, you didn't. Ain't nobody came, and hold up, and ain't nobody came and probably interviewed you. We be up here like, it's sad. No, it's not sad. The kids don't know nothing. That NBA life, man, you don't understand that. Thank you, David, for giving me about Kevin Looney. And he done been under Stephen Curry and Draymond Green. And his dumb ass just sitting there grinning. One of them go along to get along guys. We got to stop that, y'all. Thank you, David, for bringing that and pointing that out. We got to stop that. You ain't being a daycare worker. Guess what? You on the road. You going to be around this kid more than his family is down there. You're not no daycare worker, but guess what? You're teaching him the ropes of the NBA. Because the NBA, this boy just got in the NBA. The NBA. Ricky Scott, you ain't never been there? Penny and them had a young team when he got in the league. But I had to stay in his ear. Thank God Brian Shaw came around. A voice of reason. Wise. That's why he coaching, still coaching. Man, Shaq, Dennis Scott, all of them, they all the same age. Our people. Did anybody see the Allen Iverson documentary? Thank you, David, again. I love your comments, though. I love them. I should have put it on the screen. We done passed it now. Man, hold up. Excuse me. Guess what he get it from? Chris Paul used to have to cuss that boy out every day. DeAndre Jordan. Good to have a vet on the team that understand the rules of engagement. Absolutely. Looney was there when was at Golden State. In college, you usually have seniors. There are no more seniors. There you go. And a lot they're listened to. Absolutely. Absolutely. Lori, okay, see now, I see y'all. I know when I bring Lori up out of here, y'all ass in trouble. Hold up. I don't like that one. I'm gonna take that one off. Don't be talking about that man slow in real life. No, he wasn't. I met him. He ain't slow. He wasn't slow to me. He says, good to have a vet on the team that understands the rules of engagement. I like that one. Like that one, Trey. Then Travis said Looney was there when DJ. I don't remember that. That ain't important. This is a good one right here. It's a good one. In college, you usually have seniors. There are no more seniors in a lot of cases. To listen to a vet seems crazy. That's a good point. But you still got to listen to the coach. Still have to listen to the coach. Watch this. He was the same one that said at a press conference when asked why the head coach at Maryland get them to listen to him. Thank you, Lori. Lori, thank you, girl. I got that somewhere on. Lori, I got that somewhere. I played it on this show. I'm going to find it, Lori. Lori, you're absolutely right. They asked him, he said, why the head coach gets you to listen to him? He said he the one that pay us. I thought that was the ignorant ass comment I've heard in my life. Thank you. Lord, let me find that girl. Girl, you go, what that boy named? Queen? What his name? Please let me put his name in there and it comes up. Queen. Here it is. Thank you, Lori. Lori, watch this.
Willard's someone who basketball players listen to, and what has he meant to you guys in the short time he's been with you?
First, he do pay us the money, and then so we got to listen to him, and we all trust him because he's like a player coach, and then he want nothing.
Lori, you girl, you brilliant. You brilliant. You brilliant. How have you guys talked about this bet scandal? I want to know where we have seen, why we have seen three faces. Man, we talked about that first for 3 or 4 days. Yeah, you behind, Doc. You way behind. You way behind. Because if you put the other names up there, it's not as popular. You put the other names up there, Jameson Morrow ain't asking me to talk about it. They putting them names up because they know them names bring about notoriety. Them ain't but 30 of Chauncey Billups on the whole planet. Ain't but 30 of them. It's 30 NBA teams. He's an NBA coach. Ain't but 30 of them on the whole planet. So don't nobody know nobody. If I gave you the mob boss name, that ain't gonna mean nothing to nobody. But it's gonna mean something when you mention these guys. It's easy. Ladies and gentlemen, the head of the FBI came out for this one. Head of the FBI don't usually come out to nothing like that. They want it so we can talk about it. We don't to make the NBA look bad. We want to let the 3 black guys take the fall. Where have you been? This is America. You following me? Yes, the coach do. Homeboy, talking about the coach ain't wrote. The coach controls who gets the money. That boy know what he was talking about. Trey, you don't know about it. You don't know it. The coach controls who gets the money, honey. The head coach control. The assistant coaches don't control. The head coach control who get that money in college. That is mooted. There you go. 5 minutes behind again. He said, what do you think of how the big-time college freshmen did in their first game? Oh, we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about that. But let me get back. I hope you, did you get me, Jameson? You said MGM. Always ask and pay famous people to show up to advertise. I don't think they would be found guilty. Okay. Okay. I hope not. Okay. But that, James Morrow, that is not what they are charged with. They not charged with being a famous people to show up and help advertise and to areas keep people to bet. That ain't what they charged with. James Morrow, do me a favor. Do me a favor. Go get off of social media and go read the charges. All you got to do is pick it up. Go read the actual charges, man. Don't be lazy. I'm not finna do your work for you. Because I talked about this. We talked about this for 4 days straight. I even told y'all, now y'all saying ain't nobody came back up here. I told y'all that they gonna mention, first thing, what I said, they gonna mention is one name they ain't mentioned yet. And now they mentioned it, Tyrone Lue. Didn't I tell y'all that a couple weeks ago? And now they mention his name almost every day. So that's 2 NBA coaches. And you ain't listening. Evidently, you ain't seen the charges. Come on, man. See the charge. Go read the charges, then come back and talk. We'll talk about it when you read the charge. Let's see. That's facts, Hatter, because the FBI just busted Mississippi law enforcement for working with the cartel, and Patel wasn't in the room. I'm telling you, I know what's going on. Oh, this was big. Patel wanted to jump out there because of Chauncey Billups. Y'all, I'm going to read it. I'm going to get it again because I don't think y'all understand this. Chauncey Billups ain't but 30 people on the planet ever in history right now in the planet is a college coach. I mean, an NBA coach. Ain't but 30 of them. Chauncey Billups is one of them. So he's one of 30 in the whole world right now. Dana Jones and Terry Rozier were NBA players. Ain't been but 4,900 of them ever in history. That's news. If I would have told you Jumo Gambini, Himbo Conga, one of them guys, ain't nobody gonna talk about it. But they're talking about it now. Watch this. Just like the FBI investigation to NCAA, they locked up all the black assistants. There you go. There you go. Lamont Evans still ain't got a job yet. He ain't done nothing. They need to just give him a job right now. He ain't done nothing. But y'all, all I can say is, I don't know who, I was not there, but go read the indictment. Then come back and then tell me it's more than the MGM. I know you be seeing stuff. I can tell because I saw that somewhere on social media. Y'all don't go on social media and come on here and try to put that stuff up here. I got people that scour social media. That man said, he can't believe Chauncey got mixed up in the scandal. He's a gambler. Have y'all ever been to Vegas? He said, yeah. He said, but there is only one Paris Hilton, and they're not talking about her. Oh, yes, they talking about her right now. But it's a million girls like Paris Hilton. That was kind of weak. That's kind of weak. It's a lot of heiresses out here. She ain't the only one. We got some overseas. See, you got to know we got some all over the world. We even have some Nigerian heiresses that we ain't talking about. Man said, I hate Damon Jones got caught up in it. I hate it for all of them. I hate it. I hate it. But I've been to Vegas. And when you gamble, all kind of people gamble with you. When you gamble, you gonna meet some people that look like regular people. Gambler, y'all don't understand. Some people have gambling problems. Don't y'all see them put it up on the news? I don't have a gambling app or nothing. This is a blessed phone. I'm not putting that mess on my phone. I don't care what y'all put on y'all phone. But I mean, we got to start thinking. It wasn't about MGM. They weren't at the MGM. MGM probably is behind them getting caught. You know why? James Tomorrow. You know why? If they at MGM, then MGM getting a cut. But if they doing private parties where the indictment, if you had read it, this was at private venues. So MGM wasn't getting no cut. I didn't even think I had to give that to y'all. These private parties. What's my homeboy? Gilbert Arenas. He got caught up. Terry Rozier, Damon Jones, they got caught up. And more than just somebody. Hold up, what that man say? Hold up. What he put up there? What did he put up there? Ladies and gentlemen, go read the indictment, please. Let me see, can I make that bigger? Go read the indictment. Hold on. Let me make it bigger. I gotta make that bigger. Go read the indictment. You're gonna learn some stuff. And I don't know what happened. But I've been to Vegas a million times and I've seen these guys gamble. All night. See him at the table at 10 o'clock, go get you some rest, wake up at the table, they still at the table. It's gambling. Gambling ain't good for you. And you're rich, you got this disposable income. He got all that money, how can he get, because he got all that money, that's why he can get caught up in that. You couldn't get caught up in it like that. Y'all follow me? I hope that helped you, but some people, I can give them to them that plain and they will never get it. So I'm going to leave it alone. I'm going to leave that alone. But this thing, would you ask, somebody ask something. Somebody asked me about something today. What do I think about college freshmen? First of all, before I go anywhere, before I get anywhere, before I get anywhere, man, gambling, yo, I keep trying to tell you how you can get caught up, man. Man, Allen Iverson lost $100 million fortune gambling. Antoine Walker lost $100 million gambling. You can make a lot of money, but can I just share something with you? Can I share something with you? Let's say Jameson Morrow go to the Aria, okay? He in the high roller room, and he lose $5 million of his money to the casino, right? It took Jameson Morrow $8 million to make. He had to make $8 million to be able to spend 5, because he in the 39% tax bracket. So it's not just you losing 5 million every time, it's losing 8 million every time. 8 is close to 10. So just round that off. It's 10 million and 10 million and 10 million and 10 million and 10 million. You keep on because you got so much money. You guess what, you think your money gonna never run out because you're still playing. Y'all, I've been dealing with these guys for years. It happens. I done told y'all, young fella, I can't call his name, young fella, Mr. Adam, come hang out with me. We in Vegas. I'm in Vegas. And he said, we going to play at this golf course. First of all, you don't play on this golf course unless you're a high roller. I didn't know the young fella was high rolling like that. I didn't. He was a football player. He hadn't been in the league that damn long. I mean, he got some money, but listen, he said me. So I said, okay, I'm gonna drive. He said, no. I got a car coming to get you. You can't even get on this course unless a car bring you. You just can't bring your little happy ass up on this course. So I go play the course. Me and him had the time of our life. And in the first day, you got caddies and everything. I mean, and I'm just sitting there. Hold up, y'all. By the way, I've never been back to that course again. Never. But this particular, I got the picture somewhere, but this particular day, I was on the most hard to play golf course, one of the most hard to play golf course in America, in Vegas. So I go the next day. No, I got somebody come to pick you up. Another course that you can't play. The course that, what's the boy name? Floyd Mayweather live off. And the reason I knew it, because my caddy, it was telling us all the time, talking about the women they see Floyd. I mean, the caddy's gonna tell it. So the next day, but y'all, I promise you, I love this young man, one of the greatest young men I ever met. But I know he's been losing a lot of money. For you to get these perks, you lost a lot of money. I had never asked him about it. I was just enjoying the fruits of the labor. But I mean, it's possible. It's possible. He said, protect your babies because starting next week, the college kids can start sports betting with no penalty. Yeah, they can't bet on college sports. They can bet on sports, pro sports. If people knew how many pros live check to check, I'm serious. Hey, y'all. No, this man here telling the truth. Absolutely. They waiting on that 1st and 15. And it's not how much they make, it's how much they spending. Y'all, it's a guy. I got to tell the story. It's a guy. I ain't gonna tell you his name. You had to be there to understand it. So we in Cancun. Never forget it. Never forget it. We in Cancun. I'm sitting up there, me and him, we kick hit from his guys, everybody in there, we kick. We go to this place called Daddy-O's. You know anything about Daddy-O's in Cascone? It's the place to be. It's probably still open. They got this long ass bar, long bar. So I never forget it. I was sitting there, and I was looking around. I'm single. I'm gonna see what I can see. And I saw these two girls, bad as hell. And they were looking at me, but they was in a section with these dudes, and they were looking back, but they wouldn't come. They would, I was like, I was gonna try to catch them. I'm one of them dudes. I'm gonna catch you going to the restroom, right? You got to use the restroom. You're doing all that drinking. You gonna go to the restroom. So call me to the restroom. Talk to him a little bit. Let him go on back up there. Went back to the. So what I did, I went and told my man. I said, dude, man, boy, I want the girl. I'm gonna give you the friend. I want the girl. This is an NBA player. You get the girl. So we went to. This is crazy. He said, what is? I said, over there. He saw they had some champagne bottles over there, right? He told the manager, come here. I don't want nobody else to be able to buy a bottle of champagne in this place. I'm buying all your champagne right now. Nobody else can buy none. Give me a few cases of it, put it on this bar for me and my boys to drink. Hold on, y'all. Them dudes run out of champagne. That was dirty, wasn't it? Them dudes ran out of champagne. Guess where them girls came? If they wanted to drink some more, they want to drink some champagne, they had to come down here and hang with us. Wind up hanging with us all week. But these dudes just spin. Ain't no in the world. He'd have been my client. He just friend of mine. Man, you know what? I didn't think he was going to think like that. I come back, he said, man, don't even worry about it. He said, Chuck, hey. He said, man, don't even worry about it. We good. You good. Watch what happens. Man, it was the craziest thing in the world. But y'all, these guys spent, y'all heard about Vince Young. Instead of renting a private plane, he bought every ticket on a regular Southwest flight for all these people to fly down from Houston to see the game. Instead of getting a private plane, he just said, okay, I want all the tickets on this Southwest flight. He said, I don't think it's a good, because I don't see, it ain't fair to ask me about who bet or not, because I don't bet. What did Favre say? It's some take loans in the off season. I know, absolutely. Yeah, but some of them do though. Lori, yeah, some of them do. And you can choose to have your check go through the whole season, 6 months. Yeah, you can choose your check, but that still don't mean they don't borrow money in the off season. Yes. Oh, it's crazy. It's so many stories. This stuff is real, y'all. I just can't tell you the names. This stuff is real. But I was thinking about college basketball because it got off with a bang, and I want to finish with college basketball. Remind me tomorrow. We could talk a little bit more about them people if we want to. But there are a lot of great college basketball players in this year college basketball. I was just thinking about last night. Somebody asked the question. Who was that? Eric. But Eric. But listen to me. I'm trying to see what date. I told y'all about it first. Watch this. Hold up. I told y'all about I mentioned his name on 10/20. I mentioned his name on 9/20, on 9/29. I mentioned his name on 9/22, September the 22nd. September 22nd, I mentioned this kid's name, right? Lester. I'm not certain that there's a better watch. I said watch. All of these great players in college basketball right now, I don't think there's a better watch than Donovan Dent, who I believe is the most electrifying player in college basketball. Nope. Donovan Dent. I believe. It's not my opinion. It's my belief. I believe it's the most electrifying. I'm just like this watching it the other night. I told y'all about it. 9/22. Transferred from New Mexico to UCLA. He had 21 points and 9 assists and 1 turnover the other night against Eastern Michigan. And I know exhibitions don't count. UCLA. He plays for UCLA. I know exhibitions don't count. But Donovan Dent had 16 points, 8 assists, and 1 turnover last week against UC Irvine in an exhibition game. So his last 2 games out, he has a 17 assist and 2 turnovers. Y'all, that's damn near almost unheard of in college basketball. As good of a point guard this side of Braden Smith, the guy he's talking about, the kid from Purdue. I ain't said nothing about he finna be no NBA. Notice I ain't said nothing about that. Not one time, did I? It didn't come out of my mouth, did it? Did it? I said the most electrifying college basketball. If you're somebody who want to be entertained, and y'all know I'm going to see my nephew, I'm going to see my grandson. I'm going to straight to UCLA. I'm getting off the plane, going straight to UCLA. He has to be a top 2 point guard in college basketball. But like if you want to be entertained, you will watch Donovan's Dent every single time he play for UCLA, because you don't know how long he's going to be there. I'm just telling you. I'm just telling you. Google him. I talked about him the other day. I know y'all saying, what is he talking about? Homeboy. You don't go 2 games having 17 assists and 2. Ain't nobody that did that. Find me somebody. Lester, find me somebody. Now, I said the most electrifying player in college basketball. I didn't say he was no number 1 pick. I didn't say nothing. I said come on, Sting King Sticks. Follow the program. Do me a favor and just go watch him. Because I know you haven't watched him, because you would be saying the same damn thing I'm talking about. You're going to be just saying, every time you get the ball, you be saying, it's going to be either a score or a foul, a score or a foul, a score or a foul. Every time. Can't stay in front of him. He can shoot it. And got that thing on the string. I mean, it's just crazy. It's bananas. But, Chuck, the race for National Freshman of the Year, and could also be the Player of the Year, like Cooper Flagg this year. You know, Cooper Flagg was the National Freshman of the Year and the National Player of the Year last year. Let me tell y'all something. We got in the Big 12 alone, just in the Big 12. You got A.J. DeMaster, BYU, Darren Peterson, Kansas. Then you go over to the ACC, who dude talking about what you read in the USA Today. I ain't read this in the USA Today. I told y'all about this on 9/22. What you mean you say you read in USA Today? Help me out. Help me out what you read in USA Today. I talked about this dude on 9/22. Go see the USA Today. You want me to tell you what I said on 9/22? Since you said you wrote about it. You know, because I like to see people talking about, I read this. What you read in USA Today? Dent was a ball at New Mexico. Oh, okay. But I told you about it. Maybe you didn't watch the show that day. I told you about it. Let me share what I told you about it. Because, you know, people going to try to talk about USA Today. And goddamn it, I told them, yeah, you know, I don't like that. I don't like that. UCLA, potential all Big Ten trio. Donovan Dent, Eric Daly, and Tyler Bilodeau. That's the first thing I said about him. That's 9/22. I came back on 9/29 and said, Donovan Dent, watch this, watch this, watch this. Went to New Mexico. Watch this. UCLA fans, y'all, I said this on 29th. I don't give a fat rat's ass about the what USA Today said. Robert Hatter said, UCLA fans, y'all have the best transition player I've seen in college basketball for a long time. Donovan Dent was #1 in transition scoring and playmaking. This happened on the Chop Shop, not the USA Today. Watch this. On the Chop Shop, not about the USA Today. I'm going to tell you what was said on the Chop Shop a while back. Watch this. Donovan Dent, the best transition player in college basketball. 5.9 fast break points per game. #1. 29% of his points come on the break. 72 of his field goals are in transition. He's the fastest player in the country, insane finishing package, and got the James Harden Euro in traffic bag. Donovan Dent, 6'2", point guard. Said this on 9/29. 6'2", point guard, 21 years old. Top 3 in NCAA in points produced. Heavy pick and roll handler. Consistently. Creates opportunities with the handle and the change of speeds and the directions and the manipulation of the defense to free up his teammates. He got the floater. He got the rim. He can do all that stuff. Next time you see a can't miss prospect, that's what I see. That's what I said. That's what I said. Bro, I just gave you that information right there, bud. That wasn't the players that day. What did it? Yeah. I told you about Blake Harper. Watch Creighton. Watch Creighton and see what Blake Harper do. I'm just telling you. Don't be telling me what USA Today told you. I showed your ass this a month ago. That's the only point I'm trying to make. But let me get back. But I said I read that on USA Today. Well, keep watching the damn show. You might have heard it a little bit sooner. All right, let me get back. What was that? Hold on. Boy, y'all get me excited. ACC got what I said? I said a race for the National Freshman of the Year. Could also be the Player of the Year. Cooper Flagg got it last year. we got in the Big 12 alone, you got AJ the Master of BYU, Darren Peterson at Kansas. You got an ACC, Cam Boozer, and Michael Brown. And King Stick said Sheldon Henderson gonna be the freshman of the year in that conference. Hold up. And Caleb Wilson. And King Stick said you got 2 or 3 in ACC, 2 in the Big 12. That's 5. That's 5 that can all compete for a national championship. And the National Freshman of the Year. And national player. And then people talk about Robert throwing in Nate Mint. I get sick of you Nate Mint people. Who is Nate Mint got behind him? Because there's some people just sucking him off. He all right. I ain't seen nothing pop off the screen yet. I'm gonna be watching it because people been telling me why. But this is interesting. You know why this is interesting? In the context of people always, what people been saying, what coaches been saying. Well, I'm not recruiting high school players right now. Shit, you got 5 or 6 I just named could be the player of the year. I'm not recruiting high school players right now. High school players, if you're good enough, see, that's the caveat that people don't tell y'all. Listen, if you're good enough, you can make it. You got to be like these dudes. You got to be like, I told you, one of them, I walked in the gym and saw him go down the floor 4 times and said, who in the hell is that? You got to get what the hell is that? Who in the hell is that? Somebody should be saying, who in the hell is that? Who in the hell is that? Who in the hell is that? A mama told me, did you see my son? He introduced me to her son. I said, what was your number out there? He said she just played. I said, I didn't remember. Don't tell me, you don't have to tell me about your son. He better do something out there that make me remember him. Gary Carter. But it's interesting, the context. They've been coming on this show and everybody been saying it. I've been hearing y'all talking about we're not recruiting high school. Yes, they are. But you got to be, who is that? But certainly, if you can get your kid to that level, why is Caleb Williams shocking you? All he doing is somebody told him what I told John Henson a long time ago. You a big man, dunk every damn thing that comes. Your hand should be orange when the game ends. Somebody said, Robert, why his hand should be orange? The rim is orange and the ball is orange. You blocking everybody's shot, so your hand should be orange. And you're dunking on that rim because it's orange. Have y'all ever heard that? Anybody use that analogy? Y'all welcome to use it. His hand should be orange. That's all Caleb did. Caleb is dunking every single thing. He ain't trying to lay up and finesse and Euro and all that. He taking you to Europe. That big 3 though, the Banster, Peterson, Boozer, them teams need them to be that guy. So don't go listen to them people who talking about they ain't recruiting high school players no more. You just got to be good. You feel me? You got to be good. And you know what? One of the things I told you oh yeah, it's good time. One of my 12 little things I'm starting. I'm gonna start this. This is what I'm gonna start. I saw it. I went took some people to vote yesterday. Some old ladies who needed to ride the thing. Let me explain something to people a little bit. Some of y'all know this, but voting is just a small part of politics. It may not be the most important part of politics. We like to think that voting is the end all be all, but it's only a small part. I ain't saying it's not an important part, it's just a small part of politics. If politics was a sport, he said, we've been watching him for 4 years and I've never seen this energy from him. The year with Cam really helped him. The year with Cam. So he played with Cam? See, I didn't know that. I didn't know he played with Cam. So you talking about all the time y'all had him, he didn't do nothing. So he played with Cam for a year, and just maybe he went to the right school. Because I'm gonna get back to this politics, but maybe, but like you just said, you couldn't believe Caleb Wilson is this good. And guess what? Let's see him play some more games. See, y'all, we can't go off that one game. Y'all, I know we have recency bias. We can't go. I'm watching this NBA right now. I'm just loving the NBA right now. And I ain't had a chance to talk about it today. I'm just loving them Houston Rockets. Them Houston Rockets they just play the way I like. I just love it when I got a guy I can just give it to and just give a bucket. He can get us a bucket. Y'all, that's why I'm watching. I'm watching all these percentages of these colleges. These people can't just shoot. Nobody can shoot. But I got a guy that's 6 foot. He says 7. They say 7 foot, but he says 6'11", 6'10", whatever. Kevin Durant. But man, the man he can just hit shots. Kids, just get in the gym and try stuff, making shots around the basket, close in, to come out. Just get to watching the ball go in the basket a lot of times, over, and over. That's what we got to do. You feel me? So, but I was thinking about politics. We were supposed to vote yesterday, right? Atlanta voted my man back in. Was a great move by Atlanta. But what I was thinking about, let me give y'all, in this analogy you can use. If politics was a sport, then voting is like choosing your team or choosing your teammates. Y'all got that? But sometimes you don't get to choose who is on your team. If you're on a high school basketball team like Coach or 5 coaches, you're restricted to who attends school, right? If you're in college, you have to recruit. If you're on an NBA or NFL team, you're restricted by the salary cap. Sometimes you don't get to play as you want to. Talking about politics. And that don't mean you give up on politics and just fold up your tent because you don't get to play the way you want to. So when I'm saying something like this, some people, they, want concrete examples. Robert, what does that mean, Robert? Because it sounds good. What does that mean? How does it play out in the real world? So let me give you some examples. Let me give you a few of how welding political power and building political power, what it looks like in real life. Okay? Watch this. That's what I'm starting this month. The first thing you have to know even though most of the conversations you hear are going to be about the president or about your governor or about your senator or what's going on in Congress, right? But most of this stuff that affects all of us is local. Most of the stuff that's going to affect your life is on the state and the local and the county level. So the first thing we have to do is know who's on our team in that aspect. Ladies and gentlemen, I use an iPhone, but I'm sure some of you unfortunate people, you choose the Android system. Bless your heart. But whatever the case may be, there's a feature on the iPhone that allows you to save contacts and groups. And after every election, that's what I did. That's what I'm in the process of doing. This gonna be one of my 12 little things. Watch this. After every election, I'm gonna update the numbers and the emails of the elected officials. Right? But it's not just the elected officials that I want to know. The second thing I have to know is who in charge around these elected officials. In the city, even though there's a mayor involved, there's probably administrative assistant, our chief of staff. They meet with the mayors every day. Or somebody, the wife, the husband, who has the mayor's ear. That's what I would be doing for them 3 mayors if I was in these cities. What's it? Where we at? In Detroit, I talked about them ladies. Mary Sheffield in Detroit, Miss Owens in Syracuse, and Miss Appers in what's she at? In Albany. You want that person's number. You want the person's email address. And another thing is there's a template you should always follow. When you give your name, say, I am a constituent. And I'm calling in to register a citizen or a constituent complaint about X. Even if you leave a voicemail, and I kind of actually like the voicemail than the email, because actually and even hold up, I'd rather have a voicemail or an email rather than talk to the person. You know why? Because you're gonna be doing something, you're gonna be registering that information on your email and on your voicemail for posterity. Right? And another thing is to never fight alone. Why you think I try to build this program and this fight? It's something we got to do, but we need more than us. I'm gonna see how cold we are. This one I'm gonna see how cold the Chop Shop is on the 15th. Because I already told you we need to pack this place up. That woman thought of us. She wanted to come on here and share with us on the Chop Shop last Wednesday. We got to show up and show out. Even if you got a game you want to watch, come here from 6 to 8 and go back and watch the game. Or watch the games early in the morning and come back. Never fight alone. Whenever you call or email your elected official about something, get one of your homeboys, your family members, people at your church, people on the Chop Shop. And my advice is to never underestimate the power of old ladies. Old black ladies. The retired old black ladies who are doing the bake sales at the church, they love to get involved. They love to tell the elected officials what's on their mind. I've been down there. I've heard them. Never underestimate their power. Tell the deaconesses at your church on Friday, all the people on the usher board, you're going to call the mayor about this thing. Remember, and you should think about that every time you do that. Every time you want to do that. That's how we're gonna win. You don't never go at it alone. Take some people with you, because somebody needs a ride. Rides are very important. The building political power. What if all of us just showed up at City Hall one day? You know what they're gonna ask? Who is that group? What if all of us showed up dressed up at City Hall one day? Have you ever thought about doing that? Everybody sharp as a tack. And we ain't going in there raising no hell. We just going in there. And they're going to be wondering, who is that group? It's the power. It's the power. It's going to be one of my 12 new things I'm going to do. Figure out how the way we can wield this power. I don't know what happened. But guess what? The YouTube people gone. Boy, I can't stand YouTube. I mean, excuse me, I can't stand Facebook. The Facebook people gone. I can't stand them. It just popped up on my screen. And let me see, they ain't gave me no notice. They ain't said nothing. It's just a cut it off. I ain't never seen nothing like it. Hold up, man. Hold up, man. Hold up. Y'all, I just saw something. I'm gonna send this to somebody. But that's all, man. That's that's all. Wait a minute. I don't know how this. Watch this. But that man says it's gonna be a lot of baby mama drama with them taking away the food stamp. They ain't took away the food stamps. The government is shut down king sticks. So they're gonna make it out. And in most great states, the governor is coming in and assisting people. So they can take away whatever they want to. If we got people here saying, "Oh, here your growth, what you need." Them churches in Atlanta ain't playing no games. They ain't playing no games. They got people, they got like a machine down there. They got used to it during the pandemic. And now they got a machine down there that they're driving through, get your groceries, driving through, get your groceries. Can't let these people stop us. We in a fight. They hold up. The food, the FD, what did the Food and Drug USDA sent a note to the grocery stores saying, don't give no discounts to the people that have SNAP benefits. Don't give them no discounts. In other words, F them. These the people that we got because what? We're not organizing. We're not organizing. When I stop talking about sports and start talking about your favorite team and start talking about real life, guess what happens? You turn it off. I don't want to hear about real life. But you're gonna keep letting these people do the same thing. And we got the power. But we got to do it together. We got to move together. It's unbelievable, man. But y'all, I got to get out of here because I got to be somewhere at 3 o'clock. But yes, Chuck. But Chuck, we didn't. We done been without them before. That's when we got to help each other. That's a whole nother conversation. Summer basketball. That's why I keep telling you, got to help each other. And everybody, your skin folk ain't your kinfolk. Just because they black don't mean they for you now. You better look at their history and look at their records. But I'm out of here, man. That was good. That was good. That's good. Who was that? Fob got me cranked up. That was good, Fob. You good. You give me back in practice. Give me back in practice. Because I got to do something soon. And I got to be in practice. I got to be in practice. I got to get better. I got to get better. I'm working. The basketball season getting in the swing. I got to know about stuff. I'm sitting there watching games. I'm listening to the commentators. I'm in that mode now. I'm in animal mode. But guess what? I done already got one of my 12 little things. And then I'm already thinking about what I'm gonna do in December. Boy, I'm gonna have 12 things. Give me a year. That's the name of the book. Give me a year. I'm gonna have 12 things uh, uh, that's gonna help enhance my life. I can't wait. I'm out of here.